This is the Shark One by the folks over at Leagoo. It's got a 6300 milliamp battery. So what else does it or doesn't it have? So let's take a quick peek at this right now. Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Michael Panetta with Tech Examined. So this is what a phone looks like that has a 6300 milliamp battery. Pretty nice. Well, what else does it have? It is a 6-inch screen, Gorilla Corning Glass 2.5D, and the screen itself is 1920 by 1080. So that may or may not turn you off, but it does look nice. The processor in it is a 1.3 gigahertz octa-core processor, a 3 gig of RAM, and a 16 gig ROM, so that might also be a little bit of an issue. The camera on the back is a 13 megapixel camera. On the front, you got a 5 megapixel camera. It is running Android 5.1. This is an unlocked phone, so I do have this on AT&T, and my guess is it'll probably work on T-Mobile as well. So let's back up for a second, and I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about the battery on this. I did say 6300 milliamp battery. You did not hear that wrong. You can actually, by the specs, be on 49 hours of music, 72 hours of phone calls, but then again, who makes phone calls these days? And 770 hours of single card standby time. That's if you have one SIM card in there. I've had this phone, again, for a couple weeks now, and I only have to charge it every few days. You heard that right, every 2 to 3 days, of course, depending on how much use I am using on that. Now, you can charge this in 30 minutes, and it will give you about a day's usage. I did try that out, and I was able to kill it before that, but then again, I only charged it for 30 minutes. You can't go wrong with that. So it's an absolutely gorgeous-looking phone. It has some weight to it, and again, certainly something that you didn't expect in a device like this. It only cost a couple $100. And again, the weight isn't really any different than the iPhone at the end of the day. Now, my overall experience on this is okay. I didn't have any problems really with it. It did anything that any other Android phone that I certainly would ask for. The two things that I did have an issue with, getting it set up on AT&T and getting 4G, not the easiest thing to do. I still have a little bit of issue here and there of it dropping down to 2G or 3G on that. And the fingerprint scanner was okay as well. I did have some instances where it didn't exactly go right. But of course, here for the video, it worked okay, which I couldn't get it to do that. Of course, one of the other things that I do heavily on my device is watch YouTube videos. And I certainly didn't have any issues watching videos on this. The quality only going up to 1080, which is fine by me. Usually when I'm on my data, I only have it go up to 480 anyway because of just the restrictions. I don't want to use too much data on that. So it's fine by me if I'm on Wi-Fi, play it at 1080p, and I'm more than happy to go on that. And, certainly, not going to see much of a difference when you're doing on that. But comparing it to my, say, my V10, no, I'm certainly not disappointed in watching that. I think it looks fine. So in the budget arena for phones, I think this phone does a hell of a job with a huge battery. So if that's something that you're looking for, you definitely want to think about taking a look at this phone. So if you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up down below. I want to give a big shout out to the folks at Leagoo for letting me try this phone out. Guys, that about does it for me. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. To get my next video, please subscribe. And that's it. Thank you so much for the support. You all have a good one, and you'll see me in the next video.